psychic defense fully up to even engage with this drama, to engage with any of the discussion around it. Yeah, Chod's an anti. Chod's an anti.
Oh my god.
Oh, the oddly specific things and stuff. Oh, it was just, oh my god. What the fuck are you saying? Why can you not stammer out a single coherent point? Make his own lane by making videos where he regurgitates what Nicholas DeOrio says on his streams. So yeah, let's give this a go. So, CameronF305, alleged child rapist, called into momma Occo's live stream to discuss the Turkey Tom allegations last night. And from what I saw, it's about as embarrassing as every other appearance CameronF305 has had on a live stream. Because this guy's like fucking disabled. Like genuinely. Totally worthless. Incapable of original thought. Can't even reason through other people's opinions. And is a total creep fucking just weirdo, dude. Like every mannerism this guy has just says disabled pervert. So let's take a look. Let's see.
Yes, it's a perfect way to start. It's very autistic.
You know, manufacturing purposes.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they had to be shipped to the United States for distribution. It was a whole mess.
Oh, sorry. I think there's Morocco, but like, I mean, I don't even need to. I thought I don't even need to introduce Morocco. You get the idea pretty quickly.
Imagine so. France. Is there a specific reason why they did it in France?
It was just a French company.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually watched.
The price was really good.
No, I would imagine so. Probably, yeah.
Per unit. And then they sent me 100 extra, which is still being sold today. To this day.
Yeah.
So 300 units were made in total.
So it's like, and I'm assuming that's like your music that was made, right?
Yes.
That's cool.
Which was so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
At the time, I just wish it wasn't for what it was for, but I mean.
No, I that's fair. That's fair, but still, it is kind of neat to just say.
I'm still, no, I know it is so neat. I still like, I regardless of what it was for, I'm still like really proud of that.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's one of my most proud achievements.
Yeah, I would say not many people can say I've had my stuff put on a vinyl before.
I know. That made me really happy, and I love saying it to people. That's why I'm talking about it.
Yeah. Oh goodness, yeah. No, that's total. I think like being able to create that kind of stuff is it is like an oddly good feeling right now.
Yeah.
You know.
I would love to sell like a custom like cop outfit or something like that.
Yeah.
Something higher quality than the actual one I wear in videos. Because that would fucking sucks.
That would be pretty funny.
I have like 3 because the first one's button immediately broke, like the top button broke. So I got a backup, and then that one had a fucked up hat. So I'm like, I need a few backups.
Yeah.
So I have 3 different content cop outfits.
Where did you go? Go to the Spirit of Halloween in order to get them?
No, I had to order them from a fucking shady website. They were out of them.
We're skipping.
I dressed up as Hassan. I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I think they're in it for the long haul. Although I don't doubt they're having marriage problems.
He says,
"Okay, fucking hell."
I'm exhausted.
Ever since he moved to Canada, he's just
anime.
They have no idea what they're
talking about. Plugged up. You should get plugged up.
Oh, I'm not quite sure what that means.
Get plugged up.
About.
I know. I'll ask Occo. Occo, are you plugged up? I'm plugged up.
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what that means.
You should get plugged up. You should get plugged up.
Oh,
the lore behind that is one of the
put this guy in prison.
The chicks, I think it was one of the chicks who like said crazy shit about me, claimed that I was embarrassed, or like one of the blackmail that she apparently had over me was that I use a butt plug, which is made up, and I thought that was really funny.
Okay, I mean like.
And iNut broke that news to me, and he started asking me if I was plugged up, and that's just been kind of a running gag between me and him because I think that's really funny.
That's fair. I will say, You know, I don't.
Like a running
I'm not
gag
really
where he's like a
particularly
gay
interested in
freak.
talking about toys of that nature. You know. I will say, you know, what we'll talk about with Tom is definitely degenerate.
We're entering plugged up territory.
Oh gosh, maybe, but like, what I'll say is just like,
Is he really doing that fucking H3 shit, dude? Oh my god. I hope this guy.
I have too much shame to want to talk about that kind of shit. I'm not really interested in that, you know.
Not a plugged up guy. You're just not a plugged up guy.
That's
all right.
Yeah, you know what?
And that's okay.
If
it's not for everyone.
If my future wife, you know, I have no idea. She'll really have to convince me. But for right now, I'm gonna say probably not. Probably not. You know.
That shit's gay. But as a gay man, I think that's dope.
Oh gosh. Okay. You know, speaking of gay,
These are Turkey Tom shooters now. These are the Turkey Tom and Nick DeOrio shooters now.
Really quickly as a
Actually, speaking of which, wait, I'll play the Max post. It's funny. This hit for me. I felt seen by this. Oh, good, man. Wait, so man. This is hate.
side tangent. You know Caleb Hammer, right?
Of course.
Okay. Did you know that he is admitted on camera he's like 10% gay?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I covered the, somebody made some videos talking about allegations of his, and like he like when talking to somebody said I'm not, because he was like, oh, I want to hook you up with this escort service because it sounds like that's what you want to do. And like the guy that he was trying to hook up like didn't want to do gay, but like Caleb was like, oh, there's this guy that will do gay. And Caleb was like, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 10% gay. And I'm just sitting there like, man, if you're 10% gay,
what do you mean by that?
Well, I think he mentioned like, oh, I have to get drunk or something like that. And I was like, okay. There's a couple of extra steps in there, and it's just like, okay.
I just feel like that requires a desire, that requires an attraction. Although I have heard like the saying that every straight man would have sex with Ryan Reynolds, and I think that's fair.
I don't know.
Huh?
He's not really that interesting to me. Here, chat. I'll pull up a picture.
There was a time and a place. There was a time and a place.
Which version of Ryan Reynolds are we talking about?
Definitely not Deadpool.
Definitely not Deadpool. No, that one is definitely.
Yeah, for real. Holy
not.
Reddit.
You know that movie where he played like a game character? I think it was like Freeman, I think.
Free Guy.
Free Guy. That was a good one.
That was good. Look at Ryan.
Very least.
Momma occo with.
Yeah, let's get to the Tom talk.
To talk about this on my stream, but I also kind of want to rant about it, which is why I'm glad we're having this
What is
discussion.
the background music, man?
Because I put an announcement on my Discord about this saying, after getting a shit ton of DMs asking me to stream about it, saying no, I won't cover unverified information from two seemingly disgruntled exes on stream. All the quote unquote evidence is weird leaked private text that don't really say much. If there's something substantive that's of public interest, I'll cover it. This isn't the case from what I've seen here.
Yeah.
With that said, the final main channel stream is on for Saturday, which is tomorrow at around 6 or 7.
If there's something substantive of public interest, I'll cover it. Doesn't this guy obsess over? He was just talking about fucking IDubbbz and Anissa's marriage, dude. And now all of a sudden you only care about substantive matters of public interest. When you sit there literally picking apart every fucking detail of IDubbbz marriage.
Time, be there, be square.
Drop the cap.
See you then.
I'll be square, sadly.
And then I said, TLDR, stay away from BPD chick.
I mean, that's a very fair thing to say. I'm going to be completely honest for you. For those that need like a brief understanding of what happened,
crazy bitches, am I right? Crazy bitches, am I right? This is the thing, man. This is, I'm just fried. I'm like fried or something, bro. I've seen through it, unfortunately. I've seen through it. It's too late for me. I can't listen to people instantly start talking about how women bleed if you've got a big dick and stay away from crazy bitches. It makes me want to opt out of everything. It makes me feel so fucking just mad. It's so gay. And it feels like that every way of calling it out is like you have to stab yourself at the same time.
Girls who have been verified by the owner of the farms as real people joined and started alleging all of these things when they were in some form of relationship with Turkey Tom. And a lot of the stuff that they alleged, like, as far as I know, none of it was like hinging on illegal territory. It was really just like
there was one the only concerning one for me was the age play thing.
Well, what's funny about that one is
I don't believe that's true. I think he's like, that's just like a joke. That sounds like some stream joke he would make.
It's so, this is as well. I'm having to listen to people sitting there like, dude, what really worries me is that Tom might be into age play.
Well, the thing is, I don't even think he would be the one into it. I just think that he dated a woman that unironically did
yeah,
that.
literally, it's not this bad in the real world. It's just not this bad in the real world, man. It's like
turned out to be that way, yeah. Or he flirted with a chick that had that or something like that.
Yeah, it's just funny because like and somebody pointed out it's just like he's talked about age play stuff in the past, and then they're like, oh, but why did he date somebody like that? And it's just like, I'd be curious to know if he knew about it. Probably did, because like she had an Instagram where she apparently posted a lot of this stuff, but
maybe. But it depends on what your definition of age play is. People think Belle Delphine is age play, which I don't really know if that's the case.
Really? They think Belle Delphine? Why?
I mean, that's like the whole point of this like thing is like, because she was a Belle Delphine type chick who does age play, and I'm like, oh, do you mean Belle Delphine who does age play, or this chick who's like Belle Delphine does age play?
That makes no sense, because Belle Delphine, is it because she's small and petite?
It's like, I don't think she can help that part.
Yeah, it's just like, I know a lot of women who are like, they're not tall.
Dude, this is like the retarded lolicon shit, isn't it? Where they're like, you know, these like petite women will cosplay child characters and do like NSFW photo shoots, and then they'll go like and play, you know, it's like, yeah, you want to do that, whatever. But then they go and play dumb, and they're like, oh, I'm just petite. What? You can't be petite and do porn anymore, and all this stupid shit. And then they do it with like the lolly VTubers as well, where they're like, oh, she just uses a lolly VTuber because she's like really, really small in real life. It's like, dude, stop the cap. Stop the cap. This is insane. You're talking crazy right now. I feel like I should pull this up. I should pull up Shamu's edit just for the sake of having the evidence here while we're discussing it. Fuck's sake. Wait. Nope, not working. Okay.
All I know is Tom has a big dick.
I watched Nick's stream, and he's just talking about how Tom has a big, hairy dick.
Hippie hoarder Shirusa. Girl he sent dick pics to and got hacked was an age play Belle Delphine type girl.
My diaper! I'm gonna stole you! Get away from me! I'm gonna stole you!
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You can't say it's age play if they're tiny. I don't know. That sounds like a reach.
Yeah, that's why
what
people are
some
saying
are
age play.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
that
why.
like the woman actually did some form of age play, which, you know, I it's weird. You know, do what you want to do, and people are allowed to ridicule you for it. But like, I just thought it was funny that like Tom was quote unquote caught dating somebody like that.
Yeah, well, I think the age play chick he never dated, or like he was going to get
lied about that.
flirting with this chick and like maybe had sex with her or something, and then she started blackmailing his dick pics, is what I understand.
Yeah. What's funny is
This guy just has the story completely wrong. It's quite baffling.
you bring up the blackmail. Some
Where?
people are saying that like
Sorry.
some people are saying that like he doesn't think it's her, but it's just like, buddy, come on now. It's always going to be the woman or the guy that's secretly dating the woman, if that makes sense.
Right. Right.
Especially when they know you got a lot of money.
Right. No, but I think the real like shit thing that came out of this like immediately, which I guess sparked some like pent up frustration from what I was going through, was seeing these.
Yeah, this whole drama is just like cognito hazard. Like genuinely, you need like psychic defense fully up to even engage with this drama, to engage with any of the discussion around it. It's like genuinely so many streams are like sent shivers down my spine listening to people talk about this.
Fucking retards, like. And by the way, I've been one to
It's
like
so
somewhat
fucking
defend one of these retards in the past, but honestly, fuck this guy. I'm going DEFCON 3. Fucking Chud Logic, fucking Smaggle Daggle, fuck that guy especially, and Augie, just all jumping up. Augie's like, oh, I guess me and Nicholas DeOrio are the only ones left. But you're not even in the conversation. Nobody watches you anymore.
Wait.
Wait, who's he talking about?
Blackmail.
Thank you for the $5.
Defend one of these retards in the past. And by the way, I've been one to like somewhat defend that I was going through, was seeing these fucking retards, like. And by the way, I've been one to like somewhat defend one of these retards in the past, but honestly, fuck this guy. I'm going DEFCON 3. Fucking Chud Logic, fucking Smaggle Daggle,
Dude.
fuck that guy especially, and Augie, just all jumping up. Augie's like, oh, I guess me and Nicholas DeOrio are the only ones left. But you're not even in the conversation. Nobody watches you anymore.
Wait.
Dude, Augie gets like, what did they have on Kick the other day? Like 1.5k on Kick? You know how much money that is on KCIP? Bro, that's a nice little bit of cash, okay? That's a nice little bit of cash. Augie rapes you, bro. Augie legit, like, you know. Augie rapes this guy. He's mad because Augie covered his allegations. Dude, that's it, isn't it? Because we managed to get Augie to cover the camera and stuff. And he was like, yeah, this guy's fucked. Oh, I see.
Especially, and Augie, just all jumping up. Augie's like, oh, I guess me and Nicholas DeOrio are the only ones left. But you're not even in the conversation. Nobody watches you anymore.
Wait.
Like,
So
what are you
Augie,
talking about, Augie?
is that something he said on Twitter? I'm
Yeah.
curious.
He made a tweet. He's like, oh, looks like it's just me and DeOrio nowadays. Like, shut up.
That's what's funny about Augie doesn't even stream anymore. Doesn't he have like do real life now? He just like focuses on real life. I'm confused.
No, he streams on Kick now.
Does he stream on Kick? He only streams on. Well, no, I stopped paying attention to him when he left YouTube. Why did he go straight to?
My point proven.
Like
Thank you.
I listened to RFC After Hours.
So did I.
When
for
it was him, Bo Blacks, occasionally DeOrio, and then other people. And then like I just like slowly drifted off of it because, you know, he went and got a real life. And
I respected him, and then he came back and he was doing like RFC Mania or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
When he came back, and then which is when he, I think, officially denounced me or something. He said I was excommunicated.
Excommunicate, dude. This guy is so disabled. Dude. Why don't people call this out? Why do people like Cameron get to walk around and think that they do not have something wrong with them? I don't understand. I don't understand. Am I the only one who can pick up on, like, mental disabilities and neurological issues? And am I the only one who's saying it? Like, you don't say this much retarded shit without having something wrong with you. You endlessly fuck up phrases. You don't know any words. You have these bizarre mouth movements. Your behavior is insane. You've got, like, severe arrested development. Like, there's something wrong with you. I don't understand how other people don't see this and point it out. We should not let people like Cameron go around thinking they're, like, normal people, like the rest of us. And I mean, he's got to be acutely aware, because he's on the stream talking to momma, occo.
And then I got 60,000 more subscribers after that. I know it sounds egotistical to say, you're not supposed to say it, but like, it's just funny to me because he didn't do an inch of research into me and then tried fucking with me. Now, be granted, when he got banned from YouTube, I was supportive because, like, obviously I don't want him to be censored or anything.
Right. No, yeah. You can.
Now, Hody, this is a new term to me.
I
What's
don't
this?
hate the guy. I think he can be chill. I used to love his show, but I think nowadays, like,
A breech baby is a baby lying bottom first or feet first in the uterus or womb, instead of in the usual head first position. NHS, what happens if your baby is breech? Okay.
like, you can't have that ego if you've quit for years.
That is really interesting, because, so, like, is he, like... So he's on Kick now. Is it, like, full-time? He's streaming multiple nights a week now?
He said he got, like, the same numbers because he was banned on YouTube. He doesn't want to risk it again. So he only posts, like, his highlights to
Why doesn't he
YouTube.
just do it like Medicare and just, like, record do a stream on YouTube and then somebody else will re-upload it somewhere else? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, if that's what he wants to do.
Now, as for Smaggle, so Smaggle, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy.
I know little about Smaggle. He's just a name that I know of, mentioned all the time.
See, Smaggle, I can have respect for, because he knows he's kind of retarded and rolls with it. Okay. Cameron, I simply can't. I simply cannot respect someone that doesn't know they're retarded.
In the commentary sphere.
Well, the reason for that is because
Smaggle is a fed.
And I'm gonna pull up a Twitter thread for ya.
Oh boy.
I'll send it to you. The reason is because he's like the moderator. He was moderator for Tom Dark's live stream. He was the moderator for Nick DeOrio's Discord and stream. He just kind of has always been that guy, and apparently he's also like he also makes videos or whatever.
Yeah.
But that part I don't really care about.
Federal
He's a
agent
Janny.
Smaggle.
And
A former Janny, or is he still a Janny?
he's still Nick's like main mod. And yet he's so antagonistic and retarded that I don't understand why. I don't be honest. Smaggle's kind of a excuse me, but he is.
Oh, that's
Wow,
my
you're
one for the
hard.
stream. Oh.
Sorry. Like he's just such a fucking retard.
Uh-huh.
I know you're not supposed to say that.
I just
but
about the language.
No,
Just
retard's
retards talking crazy
Retard's
shit on
fine.
stream.
hours at the other one. Hours after this news drops, right after Nick ends his stream, which it was breaking as Nick was streaming.
Yes.
Smaggle responds with this
Elephant.
with the elephant in the room, the tweet I just sent you.
Yeah. Here, I post.
And
It's some stream. Well, I got it up.
The Nick Andros reply was fucking perfect, right? Like, why did you not pivot your whole stream to platform?
Dude, the Nicandros tweet is not perfect because Nicandros typed out a fucking essay over Smaggle posting a retarded address the elephant meme. Nicandros is literally fucking tap dancing, shucking and jiving like, oh, Massa Nick. It's cringe as hell. Smaggle's just prodding him, and Nicandros is like, get down, Mr. President. You know, it's like, it's not life or death, bro. You don't have to jump in here.
Perfect, right? Like, why did you not pivot your whole stream to platform unverified information? Exactly.
Yeah.
Freshly dropped onto a notorious gossip doxing website about your longtime friend before you even know if it's in the public interest or just embarrassing stuff a vengeful ex has leaked to humiliate them. Have a little patience, ninja.
No, I agree. No, I 100% agree. It's really funny because, like, you know, I
Look,
covered
Sonic, Jim is totally washed. Jim is washed. I don't even think about the VTuber shit anymore or any gay shit like that after he broke down crying about Charlie Kirk dying and said he was Christian now. Sorry, that's just like, you're done.
And sometimes, you know, people will try and stir up things around me. Like, last year, there were a couple VTubers who did stupid shit that, like, were trying to get my attention. And people are just like, oh, why don't you talk about your drama? And it's just like, because I want it to go away.
Exactly.
And if it's not worth like talking about, I'm not going to talk about it. Because the number one thing that drama creators will tell you is if it's not important or you're not like a predator, you don't need to talk about it and you just need to let it go away. And so Nick is like, even though I don't always agree with Nick on everything, I think that Nick is making the smart choice to be like, oh shit, there's this thing that I'd like to figure out. So he probably like stop.
He's covering it. I think as we speak.
Yeah, he was washed for a while, Frugals, but it just that was like irredeemable. It's just like so fucking cringe. It's one thing to kind of lose your touch when you're on the way out. It's another thing to just like totally embarrass yourself like that.
Covering it tonight, and it's just like I don't blame him for being like I can't talk about it right now because
I didn't think he wanted to. I don't even think he wants to cover this. I think he's being like kind of forced to.
Yeah,
and I don't blame him for not wanting to cover it because even Chud Logic said it himself that, and he hopped on this and he's enjoying this so much. He said that there isn't really any reliable evidence here or verifiable information.
Chud Logic said that.
Not looking good. Yeah.
Why?
He admits that he's just like compromised, right? Like he's compromised for like platforming these allegations.
How is that compromised? If you cover the allegation and say there's not enough to prove the claims, how is that compromised? Like, this is the sweep. This is like a new standard for Tom only. You can cover any false allegations except the ones against us. I mean, I don't even mean to call them false there, but you know what I mean. You understand what I'm saying. Unsubstantiated, not fully proven, whatever it be.
And treating them as if they're substantive.
As if they're yeah, I don't really like that because it's just like, yeah, I cover drama and it's fun to cover drama because like it's a fun thing, you know. I always like to.
Is like Chud's always been a bit of an anti. He's always been a bit of like
an anti, dude. An anti. See, you can see this guy's from like anime fucking lolicon yonder their fucking communities, bro. Yeah, Chud's an anti. Chud's an anti.
An asshole, but it was funny, and it worked because it seemed like there was a little bit of prejudice equality. I feel like that's just gone now. He's just totally like duplicitous.
I don't know. He is a Brit bong, and I have like a rule about Brit bongs. All of them are get the same level of treatment from me, especially after seeing that. Game
this coming from the man who is in BBC, like BNWO servers, and represents themselves as a brown octopus woman online.
That you can play in the UK. I think it's the UK. The one where you like.
They literally sit here talking about this. Guys, is there anything to actually be upset about with this Pathways propaganda game? I literally like. This was so true. I saw this earlier on Twitter. I saw for the first time, like a liberal or left-leaning person engage with one of the posts about Pathways. And they were just like, how sad is it that right-wingers will literally just sit there jerking themselves off about this anime girl that they've thought up, thinking they're like owning the libs by just sitting around sharing porn, basically. And that's just so true. I have not seen... the only engagement with this Pathway shit I've seen is right-wingers jerking themselves off about it. So, Pathways is like this borderline flash game, like shovelware shit, that's like this anti-extremism game funded by the UK government that's like, oh, be careful about extremism online. Like this sort of shit. It's like a PSA in game format. Like the sort of thing you would show in school to kids. And right-wingers have just been like, I don't know, spazzing out about it for like the whole last week and a half. Yeah, I've barely looked into it, but there's like a purple-haired corporate art girl character, and they use like AI to make an anime version, and they're like, oh yeah, she's like a nationalist icon now, and they all just sit around jerking off to her, and that's it. And that's like their whole engagement of it for like the last week and a half. It's their whole engagement for everything, basically, at this point.
Best ending is like you get arrested, like that. Especially after that, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I do kind of feel like
you get re-educated. You get the re-education camp.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I don't really care about their opinions.
It's like a parody. I thought Charlie, it was not good. They went to re-education camp and they fixed Charlie.
That was really funny. I just like that the best answers were so that you could get with the hot girl that was like talking about like British values and taking your country back. It was funny.
They took it down. They took down the game.
They took it down briefly and then put it back up. There was a brief period. What's funny is there was a brief period where if you chose all the wrong answers, allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but I'll trust the internet for this just based off of how funny it was. But allegedly, if you answered all of the questions wrong, they would say we're reporting you to the police for all of these answers you gave.
Wasn't it made for children?
I think it's meant for just people in general. I don't know.
It looks like a little Timmy's first video game type beat.
It was a little.
It's like a PSA. It's just like a PSA in another format. They're all spazzing out over nothing.
Choose your own adventure kind of thing, where you have to choose to not be bigoted and racist towards people coming into your country.
Dude, like the oddly specific things and stuff. It was just, oh my gosh.
It was
wow. That was very articulate, Cameron. Very articulate point there, Cameron. I must say. Sorry, what was that?
Choose to not be bigoted and racist towards people coming into your country.
Dude, like the oddly specific things and stuff. It was just, oh my god.
Oh, the oddly specific things and stuff. Oh, it was just, oh my god. What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are you saying? Why are you so dented? Why can you not stammer out a single coherent point? Seriously. This is what I mean. We let people like this operate as if they're equals to everyone else. They're not. They're not. There's something wrong with him.
Gosh.
It was
it's
funny.
Just like, and you could have values like to say, hey, this kind of stuff isn't cool, while also acknowledging that that type of language.
Yeah, this guy needs re-education. And I don't mean any communist shit. I mean, like, you need to do high school like 3 more times.
That they're trying to censor, or like the type of language they're using to imply censorship among children is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I don't know if it was for children, but like at the very least, like the way that they told the story, it was just like, holy cow, this is like. I listened to somebody play through it after it was like brought back up, and I was just like, this is insane. I just can't believe that that people would think that it was acceptable to like try and pass that off. But again, it's Brit bongs.
Oh, it's a
bunch of Brit bongs.
To be clear, it's unacceptable.
It is.
Okay, so back to Smaggle, real quick.
Just a commentary side community, yeah.
A little side note that I'd like to bring up for Smaggle specifically, I just sent you another tweet, was this Twitter exchange that happened where Smaggle was frankly raped by Colossal is Crazy.
Oh, yeah?
In my defense, because, you know, Smaggle was...
I don't even know if I can show fucking Happy Merchant shit, bro.
Specifically, Smaggle really don't have a backbone.
Yeah.
They don't have a stance.
He argues with Smaggle about his allegations and
we
shit.
like tear him down.
Dude, did you hear that, dude? He was like struggling for words there.
As Smaggle is retweeting Morale behind me when I first just Pedo and Tom. I heard about
doing like, oh, guess what, buddy? Surface level shady content, and ultimately he's not going to succeed. I don't think so.
I don't care like either way. I just think it's funny that because like you know, I hear about this guy who uses a cat avatar, and then I look up his name.
Wait.
One of the first things that shows up is a Turkey Tom clip where Tom says, "Yeah, I had this moderator, and he told me that he didn't ban a pedo in my server," and I was like, "Why didn't you do that?" And he's like, "Oh, because I wanted to mess with them." And I'm just sitting there like, "Holy fucking shit!"
Yeah. But the funniest thing is after getting raped by Colossal, he admits that he was lying, and then Colossal, and I always read this in his voice, says, "So you just said
I think Raul contests that story.
For no reason. Got it. Well done. Offer still stands, but I've increased my rate to $3 a word. I don't offer this deal to just anyone, you know.
Stop showing.
It's not necessarily if you want to get really under his skin and get really like destroy his arguments, you kind of have to play by his rules, which are ridiculous and debate perverted. And but you're and it just makes the process 4 hours longer than it really should be, which is why my content deputy is so long. Honestly, it's because I have to play around his little jungle to make an argument.
His jungle full of scary spiders because he lives in Australia.
It's 14 pages.
But wouldn't want to cause any traumatic events for.
Sounds like Cameron lost his viper. That's what it sounds like to me.
He was basically like hitting them during sex, like fucking hard.
Yeah, there we go.
As I know, there's been no alleging of illegal action taken because all of these women, as far as I know,
Well, that's just wrong.
were above age and they all consented to date him. I think the closest.
Oh, we got no marital rape injury. We got a tactical Templar fan.
Is like there is alleging that like I don't know if it was beating or he was just like way too hard.
So how do you date someone without consent? Explain that one. Explain that one to me, Mama Rocco. Explain that one to me, Mama Rocco. How do you date someone without consent? What are we fucking saying here?
Yeah.
During intercourse?
They're saying that like he was basically like hitting them during sex, like fucking hard. Which it's not, it's like, and then they're like, it's beyond kink. And it's like, well, it's like, what boundaries did you set up? Was he going over boundaries? Was he being like a bad partner? And if it was so bad, was it continuous? And then the other one was that he apparently started filming mid fuck.
Yes, that was the one that could have been borderline in my personal opinion. He's going to have to come out and probably talk about that, I'd say. Maybe.
Yeah, I want to know what that's about, but if it happens multiple times, then to me it sounds like they never said no and just were personally uncomfortable with it without expressing that. And he's probably learning that with us. Or if he wasn't, we have no texts to understand.
Words you just should always avoid saying during these topics. Number one, she didn't say no. That's a phrase that should be generally off limits. You should come up with, I understand in some circumstances there's some way you want to phrase that. Generally, though, avoid that phrasing at least. And I'm going to be real, even in this context, that's a pretty bad meaning.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. No, yeah, we don't really have a whole lot yet. I think like we have a couple texts from him, but none of them are like that.
Cam Nuggets is in chat.
You're welcome. But no, yeah, it is to my knowledge and understanding that like it's a lot of speaking, and then there is some pictures. Like I saw the pictures where like one of the girls was texting him. And he was like saying the Am Hero stuff, which I think is him just like messing. But like outside of that, I haven't seen a whole lot yet. So I mean, like, you know, if these girls want to continue to drip, because what's been going on is they've been drip feeding stuff that like went down on the farms, and people have just been asking questions and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I just find it extremely suspicious that this girl had screenshotted the Tinder match while apparently not knowing who Tom was, which I'm like, okay, that's a load of bullshit. I also wonder if he ever did ask to record. I think if he didn't, he should have. and maybe they said yes, and then he.
Wow, brave take. I think if Tom didn't ask to record sex before pulling out his phone, he should have. Thanks, Cam. Wow. You know, Cameron, I got to agree with you on that one. I'll give it to you there, Cameron. I agree with you on that.
I think, yeah, Cam Douglas just said it too. If he said yes, maybe afterwards he just stopped asking because he assumed it was going to be implied consent,
Right.
and maybe that wasn't probably the best move or whatever. I think he should address that one specifically. I think that's like the one that could be kind of shitty. It's also not like the unforgivable sin. If he was, well, it could
The big
be.
sweep. The big sweep.
Really, there's a set of circumstances where I say, okay, come on, man. Like that's fucked, you know.
My personal opinion is you probably just shouldn't record sex anyway because like it'll come back to bite you. So,
Especially if you're in a position like that.
you know. Yeah, my opinion has always really just been don't take pictures of yourself on the internet. Don't record yourself or other people on the internet. There's way too many situations, Destiny, where it's going to come back and bite you, even if you think that you're in the right. In this day and age, women can turn around and say, "Oh, I didn't give consent," even if they did give consent. So you know, it's just not worth it, in my personal opinion.
One of the reasons I became friends with you is you said the phrase "the burden of proof is on the accuser."
Yes.
And I'll always agree with that.
Yes, it is. The burden of proof is on the accuser. Also, chat. I will read super chats here soon.
Wow, no one else agrees with that. Wow.
Tom also has like 4 play buttons, probably more, because you have Tom Dark Live, Tom Dark, 2 for Tom Dark, and then 2 for. So he's got 5 at least, and then Tom IRL. So he might have 6 play buttons.
Right. He's like Mr. Beast, only with silvers.
And she didn't notice for 7 months. That's a great point. She's claiming to have not known he was a YouTuber for 7 months.
Maybe she never went to his house.
No, that's not what she's claiming.
I don't know.
But she also screenshotted the match on Tinder.
Right. And my question
She found out, I believe, after the first date is her claim, right?
would be,
And still had that screenshot all of this time later.
my only thought process.
I agree that it's unlikely that she didn't know who he was. I think she knew who he was. That's why she screenshotted it. But she does claim that she knew after the first date.
That's what for that would be. I think some women are weird and they screenshot or take pictures of weird things. So maybe it could be as simple as she took a picture of somebody she matched with. But like,
well, I could understand like doing that and sending it to the girlies or whatever, some gay shit like that.
Yeah.
But to still have it after all of this time is also like kind of like.
Can I show this, Morale? Okay, Morale's showing evidence to vindicate himself. This is Turkey Tom DMing Morale saying, "Gotcha. All right, well, I'm willing to kind of let bygones be bygones. Just because I don't think you had malicious intent. After I investigated a bit myself, I found out the dude wasn't even a pedophile, as per the girl's explanation to me that he was 18 and she was 16. So if Morale helped out a pedophile, then CameronF305 is a pedophile."
Maybe he's not cleaning out the phone storage, but to remember it to post on the Kiwi farms. And also, that's such an odd thing that because that he would avoid talking about it, she decided to post on it there after learning about how bad it apparently was. Like, I feel like that's just such a weird, contradictory statement. I'm also not trying to pick it apart to, like, dunk on this girl if something bad actually happened.
Spondyle about to make 15 tweets about this. I won't be reading.
Happened to her. But I think it's worth it because...
Alex makes a tweet about it, I'll read that, okay? Alex tweets about it, I'll read it. I'm not reading the Spondyle tweet.
We've gotten a lot of nothing said. That is, like I said to Bo Blacks, this isn't the drama that people want it to be.
No, I agree.
I want to bring up.
I agree. My thought process is just like, as somebody who's covered drama for 2 going on 3 years now, like there has to be some pretty. It's very rare that like there is actual
Thank you very much, obvious. Thank you.
concrete stuff where it's just like, okay, you can actually start to sink this person. Especially, you know, when I covered the stuff with you, I was like, oh, I feel like that I need just a little bit more. You know, there's a lot of weird sus stuff, and he definitely sounds like a dumb teenager. But outside of that, and I'll say what I will say with Tom is just like some of the stuff that's alleged.
It's cringe. It's cringe.
Well, yeah,
It
it is,
and it's gonna be made fun of. And
yes,
unfortunately, like what you kind of have to learn with this kind of thing is, as much as it sucks that this stuff's public, people are going to make fun of it, and it's up to you if you want to laugh along with it, but you can't be like enraged by it. As well, you can be, but you can't
react,
let that affect you like in a certain extent. Yeah, I'm Alex was the most recent open and shut case I could think of. Absolutely.
Quite funny that he made a video on that.
I know.
I'd say that was poor timing, but you know what? He probably had that on a timer. So, like, everybody that's shitting on him, I was like, I don't know. Maybe he actually...
No, I tune out a lot of what he's saying because he sounds so fucking disabled, dude.
Like, people are going to make fun of it, and it's up to you if you want to laugh along with it, but you can't be, like, enraged by it. As well, you can be, but you can't
react.
Let that affect you, like... in a certain extent.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm Alex was the most recent open and shut case I could think of. Absolutely.
Quite funny that he made a video on that.
I know.
I'd say that was poor timing, but you know what? He probably had that on a timer. So, like, everybody that's shitting on him, I was like, I don't know. Maybe he actually planned to have that come out that day.
Now, I'm going to say this. No personal...
Kuihman covering a good shit instead of Destiny? Is there even Destiny shit to cover? Oh, guys, I spoke to, I gave a little bit of input while JSOC spoke to her, really. Some woman that knows Destiny or some shit called into JSOC's stream last night. And, like, a total meltdown. It was really funny. And she, like, as she's about to leave, I ask her, like, wait, Saturday night? Or, like, wait, Friday night? Are you drunk? She's like, okay, thank you. I'm going now. So funny.
Hate to Boblax, as after this tweet exchange that I'm about to show you, he did DM and concede, and then briefly took down this alternate Twitter of his, and then put it back up after making it impossible to comment unless he follows you. He tweeted, funny. When's the Turkey Tom URR from Fatty Nick or whatever? And then I said, why didn't Tom's friend hop on developing accusations midstream with unreliable evidence and outrageous claims? That's retarded, Boblax, man. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
And he goes, that's not what I said. Why should he have to make a stream on uncredible allegations from a BPD chick? It's like at most cringe weird shit with little context. I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm saying he doesn't have to. This isn't the crazy story that people want it to be.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what my take is on it. I don't think it's the crazy story that Chud Logic necessarily wants it to be, even though for whatever reason, like, didn't he have this thing last New Year's?
It is a crazy story. It's just not like the most damning stuff isn't proven. It's a crazy story.
Where he was trying to get a one up on Tom during a New Year's stream with the whole Destiny stuff that didn't break.
Cameron is the one guy who thinks like Tommy C. Crazy. And he's just as dented.
And then
I think so. I think what went on is like
and then he tried to defend himself after. Oh, there's nothing wrong. Me and Tom are great friends. Me and Tom are fine. And now he's taking a victory lap.
Guys, it feels like they've just gotten into like the actual discussion that I should actually be here for, but I was just about to throw some food in.
Over certain time as if they've hated each other for years. I don't know. This guy just seemed duplicitous as fuck, and I really used to like Chud Logic, and it sucks to say that.
Chud said that he hated Tom for years?
No,
Did he really?
No. But he's but he's acting like it.
Fair.
He's taking this victory lap.
I just want to make sure that's.
What is he even talking about? Where is that? Where is that? Show me that.
That's solid.
I never said that.
Okay, fair enough.
If I did say that, I meant to say it's as if he's hated Tom for years.
ICE needs to consider deporting autistics. Well, here's the thing. Boblax lives in Canada. You can't deport him from Canada. Canada will deport him in. Canada's going to probably take in the people that ICE deports.
But yeah, I do want to make it clear on this thread specifically that Bobby did reach out and concede his point privately.
Oh, did he?
And I'm comfortable saying that because he won't do it publicly. But there's no hard feelings. There's no hard feelings.
I can't remember why, but Boblax blocked me a long time ago. I can't even remember what I said. It might have just been me clowning on him.
He unblocked me. I blocked him because I made a Manshi. He blocked me because I made a Manshi joke and then unblocked me.
Yeah, that's funny. It's really funny.
And follows me. But I don't have anything personal wrong with Boblax. I think he could make good content if he wants to.
I think he has to get off his ass and make good content and stop worrying about what other people think about him. Because
I totally agree.
I mean, like,
if I can give any advice to Boblax, it's that. I think he has the ability to make good content, and he needs to get off his ass and fucking do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. The big problem with Boblax is just like, after everything what happened, it's just like gone downhill, and it's just like, Boblax, stop streaming because nobody wants to listen to what you have to say. Dude. Just make the tweets and put them out there. That's all people want, you know?
Well, I think it's the fact that I just
retarded commentary here.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with Lyrics at all because like he's never really somebody that was interesting to me.
Lyrics
I only
discussion?
knew about him from that drama.
Liam?
So is Lyrics like, and obviously I don't care either way. Is he trans now or is he just cross-dressing now?
That whole thing is I'm honestly with that, I like all parties I really don't like.
That's
Lyrics
fair.
Lyrics isn't a cross-dresser or trans. He said he's just trying new things, I think.
That's what they all say.
Well, no, he is a cross-dresser. Okay. No, he is absolutely cross-dressing. That's what that is. I'm sorry, I've looked at those images. He is cross-dressing. That's what's happening in those images.
That's what they all say.
Was on, Chud's stream. Now, Chud's coverage of Lyrics is admittedly funny. The problem is, it's just, again, it's kind of duplicitous the way he's going about it. And I feel like one day he's going to be duplicitous to the wrong person. Cough, Nicholas DeOrio.
He literally, dude, they literally even said Kai did an L cosplay and he did Misa. They said that.
And I believe that's currently happening from what I've been told.
Yeah, I heard, I don't have the tweet on me, but like I saw that like there was a thing where Nick was like, oh yeah, I had a falling out with Chud, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, is this your first one? I swear you probably, that's happened before in the past.
No, I don't know. I don't know why. Like the whole community of cretins that Chud has spawned have
dude, spicy chat rape trauma. Yet again, more spicy chat rape trauma.
Just been a stain. Yeah, and it's made me want nothing to do with commentary and just want to make my own lane.
I mean, that's fair.
Judge y'all from the sidelines.
Make his own lane by making videos where he regurgitates what Nicholas DeOrio says on his streams.
I like to backseat game in the commentary community.
Oh wow, you're cool, bro.
Backseat game.
Yeah, he's mad he got ran out. Literally, the seething at Augie, the seething at Smaggle, the spicy chat rape trauma. Just it's not even subtle. It's not even subtle.
You fucking suck.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. No, I mean, like, it's really been interesting to watch how commentary has kind of just evolved over the last couple of years. Like, it kind of went from Augie's thing, and then when Augie disappeared, it all kind of just fell apart. And now,
yeah,
Nick is streaming to his 3 to 5K people whenever he's talking about, fucking.
I think Nick right now is probably industry standard for commentary streaming.
You think so?
Yeah, because
I feel like a retarded pedophile. Maybe
it is as someone who has streamed for several years, it is a difficult thing to multitask, focus on a video, provide additional gameplay since he doesn't like to use a face cam, and still be engaged with what he's talking about and provide poignant.
When is Nick? Sorry, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Nicholas DeOrio, engaged with the content and providing poignant commentary. There's no way you're about to say this with a straight face.
Video, provide additional gameplay since he doesn't like to use a face cam, and still be engaged with what he's talking about and provide poignant commentary.
Kill me.
I think he typically does.
Fucking kill me.
Even if I don't always agree with it, it's still like there's still thought there and there's still like reason.
sure.
that I can understand. He has actual logic with what he says.
I would say most of the time, yeah, I would agree there.
Yeah, and I think he and I think that's why I respect him a lot, just like as a fellow creator. But and it's something that I just don't think other commentary streamers have been able to match. I think Tom. I
would stomp this fucking retard. I would stomp this fat fucking. I would stomp any of these fucking retards on any of the merits of any of the arguments, any of the criticisms I've made of any of these people. I would stomp the fucking life out of them in a conversation. And it's not even close. And that's why they don't do it. It's so fucking annoying.
Dark Live was probably the closest second. I think
Tom didn't stream very much though, did he?
No, but he had like a frequent stream schedule for about a year in 2024.
Yeah.
That I thought that was really entertaining for me. That like kind of pulled me back into the commentary community.
Yeah.
So
that's fair. That's fair.
But with these allegations, I just feel like a lot of snakes are coming out of the grass, and I feel like it's going to become a little bit of a game of whack-a-mole. You're going to see on a much bigger scale than what you did with easy example for me.
Dude, I'm making another video on this guy. I'm so mad.
The snakes in the grass like really pop their heads out.
Why can't you Tom video?
With you, you're a smaller creator. You were a smaller creator.
Exactly. So
you weren't a nobody, but you were basically a nobody. Tom is like and Tom is the guy of overall.
Exactly. I was a nobody, and then I kind of got into not as much of a nobody anymore. Out of it. And that's just because I kept making content.
Right.
But the fact that they tried to steamroll over me and I was able to duck my head under the steamroller.
Dude, literally, it is like a permanent black mark on your reputation. That's why you're so mad at everyone. Yes, everyone's aware that any content creator can just post their allegations. The reason you're so mad at Augie and Smaggle and everyone else, this is the thing. This is a lie commentary YouTubers will tell you. Is that it's basically, and this is like the biggest cope ever, that Cameron and DeOrio both run with. And it's sad that this is their cope. It's sad that they think this is a good cope. That to them, it's all about the money. It's all about the views. It's sad that that's their cope in and of itself. But the fact that they lean on this to avoid confronting the fact that they are desperately tied up in their image and reputation and wanting to be like, the Cabal is like next level sickening for the lack of self-awareness it displays. And the fact they think other people are actually falling for it is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of see this coming and I see where this is going, and I know Tom's going to be fine out of it if, God willing, these allegations are false. And my dollar on this is pretty good. I'm pretty not too worried.
You're not too worried. My thought process is right now they're very serious. But like unless these women like post anything of substance. No, I think it could go either way. My personal opinion is unless these women post actual like substantive stuff that actually warrants like some sort of like reply, the greatest advice I would give Tom is if this is fake, don't address it, just move on, and people will forget about it, because that's how it works. Like literally, I have seen VTubers who have scammed their audiences disappear from the internet, then come back 6 months later, and guess what? They get a brand new audience, or people forget and they don't care anymore. So it's just like, if these things have no merit or no substance, you can just move on and people will forget about it in a couple of months' time, because that's how that works. The only people that will remember it are the commentary people.
It's gonna be hypocritical as fuck as I'm on a VTuber stream. That VTuber drama is gay as fuck.
It is. No, I mean, like, it is. That's partially why I talk about it.
I can't take it seriously.
You shouldn't.
I can never take it seriously.
You shouldn't take it seriously.
I will never cover it. And I think I think the best VTuber is Burnt Peanut. So
you piss off a lot of people saying that.
I really don't care. So that's my take.
This guy's, like,
So,
so
you know, if you enjoy VTubing, that's fun. If you enjoy VTubers, go for it. That's your thing, not my personal cup of tea.
No, that's completely fine. Like iDubbbz, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Oh my god.
Something like that. Something like that.
Jewish.
No, unironically,
It's horrible.
Just to give you an idea of how gay some of the VTuber drama is, there was a female VTuber. She's like,
Get
quote,
back
unquote,
to Tom.
gone right now.
Where's the
That's
Tom
right.
discussion?
Is that people found out that she's not white. She is
Oh,
she
Elfin
is
Psyop?
white,
Okay, no, I'll listen to this.
anti-Jew in like the silly way. She was like
No, not in the
LDR
silly
for her.
way.
This VTuber was a like chud-like VTuber, not like Chud Logic, but just like chud in like the term chud. She was like
Just a
anti.
fat chud.
How long is this
no,
retard
she
on
was like
for?
she was anti-Jew in like the silly way. She was like very racist towards anything that wasn't white, and like she was just like oh my gosh, my Oshi is racist too, kind of thing, and everybody gave her money because of that. Elfin, yes, Elfin. What ended up happening is that people found out that she's not white. She is Ukrainian and Pakistani. So she's not white, and that kind of like ruined a lot of her reputation because she built herself off of saying, "Oh, I fucking hate anybody that isn't white," and or at least partially. And then to own the chuds, she came out and said that like some pictures that people got of her when she was young
Yeah, I
were her
actually
when
don't
she was
care.
underage, and she was like, "The thing I hear."
Autistic rambling about gay
Empathy.
VTube drama. Where's the Tom
myself,
stuff?
I'd say,
Come on.
because he was one of the he kind of like he made the fucking hat stop gooning. That's
There
like
we go.
literally like one of the big. I think that's just a little weird.
It's a form of gooning.
It is. It is.
Like constantly beating off. Like yeah, sure. I mean, but then again, why do you make the sex tapes?
Right. My opinion is like I do believe it, and the reason why I believe it, and I briefly talked about this with you in DMs, but I like have been observing that a lot of people, and I think that there's like a healthy relationship that you can have with yourself, with your partner, or just like overall in general. And I think that the people that are very like they act very icky about like intimacy or just like normal human nature, those are the people that I feel like are most likely to have weird things hidden behind the scenes that we don't know about. And so like when it comes to Tom and this stuff, I'm like, well, if it's true, I mean, I guess I kind of see it, because he was one of the he kind of like he made the fucking hat stop gooning. That's like literally like one of the if true, it's one of the
It's got a
biggest
gun on it.
projections ever. Exactly. Yeah, it's just like one of the biggest projections
Well,
ever if it's true.
I was a huge fan of the stop gooning movement.
Right.
And I'd be a little heartbroken to learn that our leader was a gooner the whole time. And I'll tell you this, like, I think I wore this hat while covering the Destiny, like, child porn allegations. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you just call it CSAM or CSAM.
Okay. So accusations.
Perfect, that works too.
Um,
Getting a lot of use out of
couldn't say
that
anything.
Go XLR there, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Always.
Oh.
You don't like the rim shot?
Oh no, I think it's just fine. I just found it funny. I remember when you told me you got it, and I was like, make sure you download that third-party patch from the devs that are still playing around with it afterwards.
I know. I love my Go XLR, by the way.
It's it's a very inexpensive tool for professionals. I like it.
Right. It basically, if you have any like audio experience, if you're gonna spend like $200 on a Scarlett or like a Focusrite, you might as well just get a Go XLR.
Yeah. The
Might
only
as well.
reason why I tell people not to like go for that is because
It's depreciated.
yeah, and you have to like
We back.
through again, you have to know where you're looking to get the patch so that you can continue to use it outside of its unsupported nature, because it's unsupported now. So
I mean, I didn't really have a problem. Evils.
I don't think that's
That's
a
just
hot
widely-
take. I think that's a more traditional take that people are adopting now.
Well,
So
here's
suck.
the-
Let's move on to DeOrio.